Alright guys, I am back again here at Music Bend in the Tupelo, Mississippi area. This is one of the great courses here in Tupelo. I am with my buddy Tyler. He's brand new at disc golf, so he's going to be mostly behind the camera. You might get a couple of quick looks at him playing along the way. This will be a quick round. I am going through all the courses for this upcoming tournament this weekend. Fling with the King, put on by the great association here in Tupelo, Mississippi. Come out, sign up. I will be vending heart and soul. I will also be running a Skittles as well as a little putting game to make sure everybody's entertained in between rounds.
Par 4.
But without
we're
further
going
ado,
to that corner you see,
it.
and then it's about another 2 to 230 feet left of that. This should be the only hole that you hear these cars next to me. I'm going to try my best to clip and talk in between them for this hole, but let's get going. As you can see, now that I've made it mostly around this corner, we got a dead look at the basket. I'm just going to throw my wad up there. Alright, so I got the 3 on hole 1. This is hole 2, 257
Alright, so we've got some tap
feet,
out, so we'll just see y'all on the next hole.
We're going to play the one around this curve, not the one dead straight in front of us. The one around the curve, you throw either a high forehand that can float, not just drop, or a backhand turnover that'll drift. This straight line, if you play it, it's a great, about 9-8 overstable speed. Flex around that tree and you should crash on it, but we're gonna go right. Oh, that's bad. Wow. That was very bad. Alright guys, so this is typically a really easy hole. There's the basket right there, but I decided not to make it easy and throw a really bad shot. So I am looking at that.
Heck yeah.
Whoa, a little long. Hole 3, 266 foot par 3. It is this gap right here. Is a really good gap. It looks dead at the basket. The basket is elevated on a mound. It is high up there. I've also seen people take big turnovers or forehands around this left gap, the people with forehand power, but me, myself, and I will be taking this dead straight gap. Crave. So this is not where you want to end up after that tee shot, especially one that easy. But I'm just going to pitch up and take my par. Alright, hole 4, par 3, 316 feet. We are going straight, and where it starts getting dark in the mouth of the woods, it goes down and left. The key here is to throw something that will fade, but it won't dump, because once you get to the mouth right there, you're going to want it to cruise a little bit, probably 150, 180 feet down past that mouth. A lot of people end up throwing something a little too stable and just dumping left instead of drifting down. Reactor. Oh, dang. So close. All right, now y'all get a good look at what I mean by the mouth of the gap right here. Once it goes down, it's just in. Most people like to fade off left just because they don't either push this side or they throw something too
Hole 5, par 3, 317 feet. I took a 3 on hole 4.
This hole is straight If you follow the tee, it's just dead straight. But the actual fairway has you throwing at a wood line and then fading left. So if you throw something neutral, maybe a little stable, and just let it naturally fade, then you're gonna be under the pin. It is deceptively long. If you land early, then you're gonna be in a bunch of brush and bushes. Crave.
Great.
Not good. Go. Under. Oh, it stayed out. Holy cow. All right, I finally got a birdie look, so let's knock this down for the 2. There we go. All right,
Okay.
hole 6, par 3, 251 feet. Dead straight, we have a tight hallway all the way down. Another one that you just throw straight with a little bit of fade and you're under the basket. I will take it.
That's beautiful.
Man, I'm gonna get another bogey. That is bad. I saved the 3 on hole 6. That was awesome. We're on hole 7. 268 foot par 3. We're going straight, and where you see it start getting dark in the latter half, it goes right through a bunch of trees. You have your middle gap, you have lucky gaps, however you want to throw it. Either way, with the low ceiling branches that the tree in the middle causes, a forehand shapes up perfect. For those that control their backhand turnovers, you can push one with a late fade, but I'm going to go forehand with an overstable driver. Time lapse. Oh, that's inside. If you see us rushing, because we're being eaten alive by all the mosquitoes.
Oh,
Oh my
Jesus.
gosh, get out of my face. Stop. That'll put. I got it. Holy cow. Par hole 7. This is hole 8, par 3, 243 feet. So a lot of these are shaping up to be very same flights, just at different distances now that I'm explaining them. But another one just pretty much dead straight off the tee, but with the trees and everything, you have a left and right gap you can hit with something straight, stable. That way it'll just fade, hit the ground, and run up to the basket. It is not difficult. Just gotta miss the trees like every other hole out here. All that slapping is us hitting these mosquitoes off. Reactor. Holy cow.
Nice.
Don't know how I did that. And this one's definitely outside circle. See if I can keep this putting clinic going. Positive. Hole 9, 245 foot par 3. This is where things change up. Instead of those straight to stable, we're going another right. Instead of a hard right where you're pretty much throwing a horseshoe, this one is a slight drifting right. You can throw a forehand and hope to land in a creek that is short of the pin. It is casual, so that's fine. But a big play that most players do, all these mosquitoes I'm telling you, they throw the high drifting backhand that just goes over past the creek and sometimes go long, or you know, get the ace. Good. Oh. So you see the basket now, short of the basket is that creek I was talking about. I'm gonna try and throw it in. Well, that's not it.
Yeah.
This is hole 10, par 3, 274 feet. This is a slight right bending one. The way the fairway shapes up, it does really good for a straight forehand that just fades, or a backhand turnover, but when it turns over, it's gonna have to come out and go straight. But I'm gonna go forehand with the catalyst. Go. Oh, it missed it. That's way down. That is very good. I said forehand that just fades. This is my result. Inside second foot. Back here. What?
Oh, he jumped out.
Oh.
That's crazy.
All right, so nasty spit out. Don't even know how. I do not putt hard. This is hole 11, 254 feet. This one is a dog leg right. I go with a high putter turnover that drifts. You're gonna want to go further right than you think. A forehand is good, but you've got a lot of tighter packed trees than the last hole. That's why I go backhand turnover. The backhand turnover does take on a big thick tree that's dead center in the middle of the fairway, but you know, if you hit that, at least you know your line was good. Yes. That's not turning enough. And that's a terrible kick.
Okay.
This is hole 12, par 3, 236 feet. This is another hard bending right hole. Forehand's okay. You really got to push the back wall to get the distance on the forehand. There's a short pin. We're going to a longer pin past it. So I'm going to be doing another backhand turnover. Even though none of them worked out, I'm going to keep going. What?
Nice.
That's short. Hopefully it didn't cut. I'm just throwing them so high. Another par. This is hole 13, par 3, 245 feet. These distances are really similar. This is going to be a backhand left, something overstable. The further left you go is not a bad thing. There is a creek in the middle. Halfway down the fairway, there's a creek. But probably about 8, 9 times out of 10, if you just go left past that creek, it's never a bad thing.
I feel that.
Reactor.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and this hole has this thick tree right off to the left that's definitely in the way for a tight line.
Nice.
God, dog.
That's pretty
I'm
good.
gonna smoke that tree. Oh my gosh. Hole 14, 394. Okay, 394 foot, par 4. Sorry, hard to believe that's only 394 feet. It is dogleg left is the shape of the fairway. Bigger arms have an eagle opportunity. You just have to throw something high, fast, that will fade left and push down. There are trees all in the fairway. So the best thing to do is to push the fairway, and then there is an outside lane. That's what I'm gonna go for. It's down there. Not that far, but it's down there. Cook down there though.
That's good.
Fudge, yeah. Look at that power. I got most of the way down here. It is still good. 100 feet, 80 feet, something like that. So I'm gonna try and get this eagle. Oh, that didn't take enough. Got the 3 on 14. This is hole 15, 288 feet. Off the tee, it's dead straight to the basket, but the way the fairway shapes is you have to take something with either overstable or stability and throw it straight, push the wall of trees, and let it naturally fade left. You don't necessarily have to have it on hyzer or throw something ridiculously overstable. Like I said, it's relatively straight with a touch of fade. I'm gonna go a beat in Tesla because even though it says
288. It feels like it plays shorter than that for bigger arms and faster throwers.
Nice.
No, go, go, come on. Oh. Ah. I got the 2 on the last hole. This is hole 16, 245 foot par 3, dead straight. There's no and or buts about it. It is dealer choice on what you want to go. There is a clear defined fairway, but of course, if you go left of the thick tree in the middle, there is also a forehand gap that you can hit. I will be going with the what? Bart. Bend that elbow. Bend your, there you go, bend your elbow. Keep that wrist flat. No, you see that wind up. Wrist flat, bent elbow, elbow, wrist. Yes, actually. I didn't expect to say yes. Part for the easy 2 on hole 16. Let's go to 17.
Oh my God, oh my God.
Oh.
Get away.
Okay, don't excuse, or excuse us. Do excuse us, as a matter of fact. We are getting attacked again. Hole 17, par 3, 268 feet. This one is a little right. You can have a straight forehand that'll fade right. No reason to put any kind of hyzer on it, or you can do a straight backhand that will drift left. I will be doing the forehand. That's putt.
That's put.
Fighting the never-ending war against the mosquitoes, I soared this one in the air, and it came up plenty short outside the circle. Let's see if I can make the putt. Last hole, thankfully, we can get out of these mosquitoes and go eat something.
Yes.
But this is 363. It is not in that position. Chunk me my phone, please. I'll keep talking while you do that. It is still a par 4. It used to be a candy cane shaped hole, but they brought it up out of the ground and pushed it back about another 110 feet. It is 380 feet. And if you look straight down the fairway, you'll see where it gets light. That light area, you've got to go right, hard right of when you get out there. The bigger arms throw a flexing forehand that pushes that light area and dips right. That will be what I'm going for. But if you come up short, you are in the crap. So I may not do that. And by crap, I mean a bunch of thick bushes and trees and just snake, mosquito infested area. Not fun at all. There we go, baby.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, I did it.
Nice curve.
Got this. We are covered in whelps. You're doing so good.
I'm taking it.
You're doing so good. This man right here, this is his first ever round with his actual bag. He has played one little short dinky course with us before, and he is cooking these discs. I'm talking 200-foot backhands. I'm talking 150-foot forehands. And again, second round ever. Right now he's choking on mosquitoes.
Okay.
Well, that's a bad example. All right, so that's the T-pal where it came from. This is the light area I'm talking about, and around this bend. Try again. Right here is the basket right
Oh, but
there
it's
in that cove.
So this is my tee shot. As you can see, the basket is right here in this cove. The picture on the tee sign and what a lot of people know it as is over here. They had to move that because of some issues on the course and some people doing stuff that they're not supposed to do. Please do not come out here and just make individualized decisions just to make your game easier or better. There are people that keep up with the courses, especially here in Tupelo. They are an amazing group of people, and I cannot thank them enough as a personal player, competitor, and new content creator. And I know everyone in Tupelo enjoys them. So please don't come out here and just make your own decisions and cut your own fairways as you see. But like I said, new pin over here.
Heck yeah.
Alright guys,
Alright,
like I said in the beginning,
finishing up with a
I'm sure you
little
got some
tap in
glimpses of
for
it.
an
This
easy
is my
birdie.
buddy Tyler. He's been helping me with the camera this round. Again, this was music band in Tupelo, Mississippi. Now, you can't help all the mosquitoes that we're fighting the whole way. That's just a natural thing down here in the South. But the Tupelo Disc Golf Association have done an amazing job at clearing out and cutting the fairways. They have come out here, made this course look as beautiful as they can for the Fling with the King tournament this weekend. And again, the whole reason I'm out here doing these courses is to give y'all a quick look at what you'll be playing and what you could be encountering. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to compete, sign up Fling with the King June 7th. If not, I'll see y'all in the next video.